We're going to begin this video by looking at the word for everywhere. So everywhere is en todos lados. Lado in Spanish means side. So like this side or that side, left side or right side. So everywhere is literally in all sides, en todos lados. You can see that's plural. So in all sides, they use that for everywhere in Spanish, en todos lados. Try to say, you can see them everywhere. Puedes verlos en todos lados. So we have, you can see them. Them is los. Puedes verlos en todos lados. Everywhere. What about, we can buy them everywhere? Podemos comprarlos en todos lados. There are people everywhere here. And put the here up front. It sounds more natural that way. Aquí hay gente en todos lados. You can find it everywhere here. Aquí puedes encontrarlo en todos lados. There are trees everywhere here. Aquí hay árboles en todos lados. There's a lot of traffic everywhere here. Aquí hay mucho tráfico en todos lados. How would you say, it's possible to rent them everywhere? Es posible rentarlos en todos lados. The word for nowhere or anywhere is the same. It's en ningún lado. So we had somewhere en todos lados, and nowhere or anywhere is en ningún lado. You can also hear sometimes, or actually quite a lot, would be en ningún lugar. Lugar is a place. But just to keep it more symmetrical, we're going to keep it as en ningún lado. So that's nowhere or anywhere. So let's try and practice with it. How would you say, I can't find him anywhere? No puedo encontrarlo en ningún lado. We can't dance anywhere now. Put the now up front to make it sound more natural. Ahora no podemos bailar en ningún lado. They can't walk anywhere here. Again, put the here up front. Aquí no pueden caminar en ningún lado. The word for somewhere fits into this family. We have en algún lado. So at this point, you're probably feeling like you're getting a bit overwhelmed with all of these words. But the more that we work with them and practice them, you'll find that it becomes second nature to recall the correct one for what you want to say. So somewhere is en algún lado, in some side. Algún is like some and lado side. So in some side, it's somewhere. They use it for somewhere. En algún lado. Try to say, it must be somewhere. Tiene que estar en algún lado. We must be able to buy it somewhere here. Be careful with this one. Tenemos que poder comprarlo en algún lado aquí. Let's take a closer look at this one. So we have, we must, tenemos que, we must, or we have to. Tenemos que poder. Poder standing is the verb to be able to. Poder, the full verb ending in er, means to be able to. So we must be able to, or we have to be able to. Tenemos que poder. We have to be able to buy it. Tenemos que poder comprarlo. It's tricky here because we have three verbs in a row. We have tenemos que, we have poder, and we have comprarlo. And so far in the course, we haven't worked that much with three consecutive verbs in a row. But again, building it step by step, it has to be that way. We must is the same as we have to. Tenemos que. Then be able to is poder. So here we have the handle tenemos que, and then be able to is the handle. Poder is to be able to. So tenemos que poder comprarlo, buy it, somewhere, en algún lado, aquí, here. So it's quite tricky, that one. What about, is it possible to see it somewhere? ¿Es posible verlo en algún lado? Let's try this one. Is there somewhere where we can go to have dinner tonight? Be very careful with this one. ¿Hay algún lado donde podemos ir para cenar esta noche? So breaking it down, we have, is there somewhere? Hay is, there is, there are, is there, are there. ¿Hay algún lado? Is there somewhere where we can go? ¿Dónde podemos ir? Now, to have dinner implies in order to have dinner. So we have para cenar esta noche. If you caught that, you're doing very, very well. How would you say they have to sell it somewhere? Tienen que venderlo en algún lado. The word for someone is alguien. We have al, qui, and alguien is someone. Try to say, I don't know if someone is going to be here tonight. No sé si alguien va a estar aquí esta noche. Starting out with I don't know, no sé. And I don't know if someone, no sé si alguien, is going to be here, va a estar aquí tonight esta noche. Do you remember the verb to call? Llamar. Llamar is to call. I don't know if someone can call him. No sé si alguien puede llamarle. We have again, I don't know if someone, no sé si alguien can call him, puede llamarle. We used le instead of lo because it's implying to him, to call to him. Puede llamarle. How would you say, can someone call him, please? ¿Puede alguien llamarle, por favor? So here we have, can someone, puede alguien call him, llamarle, por favor? How would you say, we need to find someone that knows? Necesitamos encontrar alguien que sabe. They have to talk with someone soon. Tienen que hablar con alguien pronto. They have to talk with someone soon, but there's no one here. Tienen que hablar con alguien pronto, pero no hay nadie aquí. So here we were mixing and matching a little bit. First of all, they have to talk with someone. Tienen que hablar con alguien. And soon is pronto. So they have to talk with someone soon. Tienen que hablar con alguien pronto. But there's no one here. Pero no hay, there isn't anyone. No hay nadie aquí. There's no one here. Here we could also put in sin embargo. However, no hay nadie aquí. So there's obviously a lot going on with this superglue module, and I don't expect you to retain it all just on going through it once. It's something that we're going to be returning to again and again until it becomes perfectly natural for you to use these words. Now, it is vital glue for your Spanish sentences, and I hope I've been able to demonstrate just how useful these words that act like superglue are, because they hook up your sentences and they allow you to transition from one point to the next very naturally. If you didn't have all of these little words, you would find yourself constantly frustrated for searching for the words, because there's really no other way to say some things. So you need them to glue the sentences together. So we'll keep coming back to refresh your memory on these ones, and we'll be using a lot more examples. Up next, we'll probably do like a mix and match video, and just to put them all together and to give you some extra practice at using them.